Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us on our latest episode of Let's Get Savvy. It's our live show. We do it every second Wednesday of the month, starting at 10 a.m. in the morning. I'm Vince Guoliano. Today, I'm joined by Meredith Campbell.
Good morning.
And today, we're going to talk about the summer. We're going to talk about some trends that are going on. See what both of our opinions are on what's happening in the market and if there's been any changes since our last episode. Meredith, how are you doing today? How's your summer been so far?
Well, it's been busy. I feel like you're finding the same thing, eh? Spring was a little slower and summer has just been chaos.
It's been busy. It's been it's been a grind, I'm gonna say. It's been like there is some activity, but definitely not a simple summer in terms of
certainly
real
not
estate.
Simple, but busy.
Not simple.
Yeah.
And I do want to say before we even get started, I do want to wish a happy birthday to Isha from our team, who celebrated her birthday yesterday, and Meredith is also celebrating a very special birthday on Friday as well. So happy birthday to the two of you.
Thank you.
Celebrate with a couple of treats after the show. As I was mentioning, it's a little bit of a grind this summer, okay? And actually, talking about summer, have you done anything this summer? Anything special?
I feel like I've done a lot. This is the summer of saying yes and just making memories with my friends, my family. So I've been up north a lot and with my clients a lot. So
nice.
It's been good. How about you?
Yeah, we just got back from Vancouver.
Yes, I'd love to.
Sarah and I. And actually, speaking of grinding, in Vancouver, we did a mountain climb, which was a lot of fun. It's called the Grouse Grind. Okay, so speaking of grinding, and
that's the bird, I think, right? Grouse. I think it is.
Yeah. But it definitely was a challenge. My wife Sarah, kudos to her. She absolutely killed it.
I can see that.
I was like, I'll walk beside you the whole time and I'll be perfectly
just
fine.
Hold my hand.
Yeah, she did it and like she wasn't sure if she could even do it at first. And it's tough. Like it's like 3,000 meters.
That's crazy.
Up like boulders and stuff. And I was like, okay, I'll walk with Sarah. And then I'm like being competitive me. So I'm like, I'll just pass her at the end and beat her time. And we got about 7 minutes into it. And I was like, oh my God. And like, I'm pretty active.
Right.
I'm an active person. And she called me when she finished.
You were not even in sight?
No. Oh, no. She finished in 49 minutes.
Good for her.
Which is like,
go Sarah.
She, like 49 minutes, we Googled it. We had to see like what a good time was. And I think for like someone that's in great shape, it's like an hour and a half.
Good for her. I'm not surprised though.
She did it in 49 minutes. So she called me. She's like, where are you? I'm like, I had passed half.
Just the first checkpoint.
Yeah. So it took me an hour and 20 minutes. So kudos to Sarah for being a monster.
Love it.
Climber.
Good job, guys.
Yeah. Anyway, so that was the Gross Grind.
Yeah.
So if you've ever done it, you know how hard it is. But it was a grind, and I said to her, I'm like, I can definitely see why it was called a grind. Sort of like this summer with real estate. I can see why it's a grind. There are deals that are taking longer than normal.
Yeah.
It's a lot of negotiation. It's a lot of back and forth with buyers and sellers. Buyers are being very, very aggressive right now in their offers as well. What are you seeing? Are you seeing the same?
Yeah, I feel like both sides are just having such a different experience this year. I feel like on the selling side, there's so many people that are not used to the days on market and maybe being a bit more of a lengthy process. And then buyers are more particular and I feel like more reserved, not pulling the trigger as fast.
Yep.
And just there's so many things and options listed that I think maybe they're overwhelmed or maybe they just haven't found the right place. But it's taken a lot longer for sure.
When you have a 4-month supply of inventory or 4-month plus supply of inventory, buyers have so many options.
Yeah.
Right? And you hit it right on the head. Sellers get a little bit anxious in times like this. Obviously, we're trying to communicate with them that it's not always going to be a quick sale. I think their expectation is, why has my house not sold yet? It's been 3 weeks. It's been a month. There are some signs where if you're not getting any showings,
I was gonna say.
maybe it's a little bit high on the price, and maybe we have to talk about a price adjustment. But you can't always look for that 1 week sale. It's not always going to happen.
Yeah, and I think something that's important is just having weekly check-ins with your realtor, because I think reevaluating, there's nothing wrong with that every week. Just saying, how is our plan? How are we moving? Are we getting showings? Are we getting activity? Have we had any offers? What's the interest like? So every week or two, just kind of reevaluate that plan and
and I find, and like you just said, I find we like to communicate as much as possible to our clients. We give them a weekly kind of snapshot of what's happening with their listing. But if you're a client that's selling your house and you feel like you're not getting enough communication or attention, you should definitely ask your agent, because we list the home, we market the home. Most agents will have some sort of marketing plan or strategy. None of them are really like earth-shattering that are completely different than other places. Like, I'd be lying to you if I said that we had the secret formula. Like, we are going to try to get as much exposure for your property as possible. But the idea is to get showings, get buyers, target the right spots, and then that'll lead to some offers. But any crazy offers you've seen?
Nothing too crazy. I mean, I feel like every offer is workable. And that's something that I would say as well. Like, be open, because sometimes on the selling end, someone might lowball you, but try to work with it. If you're serious, like if you're trying to sell, just do what you can, because you never know. Maybe they're just trying to test the water. Yeah. And they would come up 50 or 60,000, but just give it your best shot.
Yeah, don't be, I guess,
like
dismissive.
Stubborn or something. Yeah, exactly. Because you just never know until you try. That's what I always say.
And usually it's a good conversation to have with a client before you start getting offers, to let them know, if you get an offer, don't be insulted by it. Okay, someone is willing to put their money on the table to get a deal done. If you don't like the offer, that's okay. Right. You can counter back at whatever price you want. But it is good to try to keep some of that dialogue going. Like you said, they may just be testing, and they may be willing to come up closer to asking. So
for sure, I've seen that happen.
Yeah, you never want to just like dismiss it and be like, that's not a good offer, forget it, right?
Or I've also heard recently about someone getting a really nice offer in the first week, and then saying, no, we want to wait, we want to wait. Yeah. Like, that's very common. But when you get a good offer, even though it's just a bit off ask, I think it's so important that, you just be mindful. Take your time with it. Don't dismiss early offers just because you think you might get more. Like, hold out for more. Yep. Because I've seen it happen where you, get rid of that offer, you dismiss it, and then months down the line, you've got to reduce, and you won't ever get that type of offer again. So,
I mean, we've talked to clients where when you get an early offer or you get a quick sale, they're like, oh, did I underprice it? Is it too soon? Yeah. Did I underprice? And no, you did not underprice it. That was the price that it should have sold at.
That's how it works.
And it got sold quick. That's better than hanging on to it for a month or two just to make sure that there's not a better buyer out there.
No,
right?
Exactly.
So, no, I love that. That's true. We have seen that happen as well.
Yeah.
Okay. And then, so that's talking about buyers right now. Now, with rates, we did see that there was a hold in rates. So nothing changed there. So it's probably the amount of buyers that we have on the market is probably not going to be changing right now. It's going to be the same kind of group of buyers still. The last 2 weeks of August, not always the busiest time of year, but
like it's back to school time, like maybe vacation, last minute vacations.
Lots of vacations, except if you're flying Air Canada.
Weddings too. Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, not good. Okay, so rates are held. Another trend that we're seeing is, have you dealt with any people looking for multi-generation homes?
Absolutely. I think that's a big theme this year, like 3 generations in a home, or, especially when it comes to the price of homes these days. So the last open house I did, that's exactly what they were going to do. There was a nice apartment in the basement, and then they had the 3 bedrooms upstairs, so they were just going to split it and kind of divide and conquer in the home. So
now, I mean, if you're looking at $1 million home
Yeah.
and the parents either want to be in the basement
Mm-hmm.
or they want to be on the main floor and have the kids or a kid be on the other one, it does definitely make a house more affordable because
Mm-hmm.
you have 2 parties, possibly 3 parties that are paying for a mortgage. But yeah, I noticed that one of the first questions in a lot of our 2-story or bungalows finished with a basement or with a finished basement, the first question that we always get is there a separate entrance?
Yeah.
So, you know, if you have the ability to put a separate entrance in a house when you're buying it or you're building it, a separate entrance is, I think, in the future, even more so than right now, is going to be a very, very hot commodity for people because
Absolutely.
of that. You know, it's one thing to walk into a house and have to go into the basement, but go through the front door and still have, you know, mixed living. But to have a separate in-law suite seems like it's very important right now.
And if you have a listing with a separate entrance or an in-law suite, market that like crazy. Like I feel like that is such a big plus on a listing. So make sure that is known.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. Because other than like stuff that you can change inside the house, that one is a little bit of a bigger change. So
Yeah,
people
for
are
sure.
looking for something that already has that
Yeah.
feature in it.
yeah.
All right, let's talk about some hot price points in Hamilton and Burlington as well. And I was looking, like, we get updates in terms of appointments. Meredith, what do you see? And I know you got some of the numbers here, but
Yeah.
what's busy right now? What's active?
I would say from 600 to like 750 or 800 would be a popular range right now. And then also,
In Hamilton.
yeah, in Hamilton.
yeah.
And then I would also say even from 950 to $1,000,003. I feel like that bracket is really moving quickly as well.
Yeah, there is. I'm finding that, it's weird in between that little price point of, I'm gonna say like 800 and $1 million even is a little bit slower. I think that there's just a lot of inventory in that spot.
Yeah.
Yes, the lower price point stuff is still selling pretty strong. I mean,
Right.
I'm seeing some stuff that, again, a week on the market and it's sold if it's in that 600 to 700 range. Put an offer on a place yesterday that had 8 offers in Aldershot. And
Aldershot's busy.
Yeah.
It's such a beautiful neighborhood and area to live in.
Yeah.
So I'm not surprised by that.
Yeah, but I haven't seen 8 offers on a place in a little while. So,
True.
And funny enough, even though, I only look at it in certain instances, they did go with the holding offer strategy. I don't know what the final selling price was and if they got exactly what they were looking for. But having 8 offers, I'm sure it bumped up their asking price a little bit. So
Hopefully that's great.
yeah. Well, it wasn't great because my buyers didn't get the place. But
Sorry, too soon.
just saying. But I do find with that strategy, and not to get off topic, but with that strategy, it does confuse buyers sometimes because we're not in like post-COVID times anymore where like the market was so strong, everybody was just holding offers, and then you get whatever people wanted to pay for it. When you list something and you hold offers now, sellers do not understand that you're looking for a higher price point.
Yeah, I feel like some people are getting confused by that and almost lowballing in a way.
Yeah, so it's like
yeah.
coming in under asking, but they're holding offers for the reason that they want to go over asking.
Yes, exactly. And so I think buyers are not understanding that sometimes that's a thing. Like with my buyers, they're like, "Oh, this one's $599." I'm like, "Yes, but that's not actually like market value. They're getting you with that, and then they're going to hold offers for 2 weeks, and they're going to hopefully get up to that point."
That's right.
So
and they really
it's confusing sometimes for buyers.
Yeah, because the sellers really wanted 800. They
Right.
listed it at 599, holding offers. They got 10.
Right.
But then what do
They
you
don't
do
get there.
when you're at 700 is your best offer? Then you have a
They
conversation.
cancel and then they relist it and then oh boy.
Yep.
So
I just had it last week. We
Yeah.
had the house was listed at $1 million.
yeah.
Didn't sell at $1 million. They reduced it to $899, holding offers. No other offers came in. We put an offer in. lower than asking. And the agent was like, "Are you crazy? I'm holding offers." I said, "Well, there's no other offers. We're the only one."
What are we gonna do?
Yeah.
Work with me, or?
You know, so then we did come up with a better offer for them, which I thought was workable, and then they canceled it and relisted it at $975.
Yeah.
And anyway, you know,
Win some, you lose some.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it's crazy. It's kind of wild west out there right now, where people are trying every strategy to sell a house, and you know, some of them work, some of them don't. At the end of the day, price is going to affect everything.
Absolutely.
If someone sees enough value in a house, they're going to buy it at the right price. Not saying just lower your house just to sell it, but if you're not getting appointments.
Yeah, if it's not moving, there's no activity, that's usually what's going on.
Yeah. And if you get an offer and then they do an inspection and there's an issue after that, that's not necessarily a price thing. That's something that can be negotiated. We still got an offer at that price, but it's more of a house thing then.
Listings?
Yeah, listings. We have a lot of listings available, just saying, for you buyers out there. We have a fantastic listing going live today in Burlington, backing onto Millcroft Golf Course. Your backyard is overlooking Fairway.
Beautiful.
It is 4212 Kane Crescent in Burlington, over 3,500 square feet, beautifully done, beautiful house, fantastic area. We are having an open house Saturday and Sunday from 2 to 4 this week. If you want an executive style house, you have to come and check it out. We're going to have drinks. We're going to have some food, some music. Yeah, it's a beautiful house. Have you seen it?
No, I'm looking forward to seeing it. So
yeah. No,
see you at the open house.
It'll be going live today. So book your appointment. This one is a stunner. So we'll see you at the open house this weekend. Our other listings that we have 87 Strawberry in Lower Stony Creek. Beautiful 2-story home, tons of space. Basically, you move in with your family. You got 4 bedrooms upstairs. You have a finished basement with an extra kitchen. Just like we were talking about, there is a separate entrance that is easy access to the basement. So get your family in there. We have 9 Bing Crescent in Lower Stony Creek as well.
Beautiful home.
Beautiful home. Nice pool, newly renovated, great kitchen, fantastic area. We got 98 Carrick in Welland, and that one is in a adult community, pickleball, tennis, pool, all of the amenities you need. You don't have to cut your grass. You don't have to worry about any of that. That's all taken care of for you. We got 6871 Corwin. That one is on a beautiful lot. We just had an open house last week, a nice busy open house, but definitely check that one out as well. 8258 Tulip Tree Townhouse in Niagara Falls. Great price, affordable housing. It's listed at $599, I believe.
Is that the one that's close to the school as well?
I think
Closer
so,
to?
off the top of my head.
Right.
But yeah.
Could be a good rental as well.
Yeah. We got 100 Burloak, Unit 1101. That is a retirement condo. Lots of space in there. And then we got 2 commercial listings. We got 395 Anchor Road, Unit 26. I think that one's not going to be around much longer, I don't think. I think that's going to go soon. So if you're interested, get in there and have a look at it. And then we have 595 and 597 Barton Street. Nice, warehousey place. You could create it into a good storefront. Has great exposure on Barton Street. We got some other places coming up. We will bring them up in the next talk next month if they haven't sold by then. Meredith, any special plans for your birthday for the weekend?
Just with the family up north, so I'm really excited. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yep.
And you're turning 20?
30. New decade awaits.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, well, everybody, thank you for joining us today. Again, on our live show. We love doing these. I feel like every time we do these, you get to know a little bit more about us.
Yeah.
We get to spend some live time with you. If you have any questions, sometimes we get some great questions out of this that we'll bring up on the next show, or we'll DM you directly. But if you have any questions about our listings, or you want to come and check out an open house, send us a message. Again, Vince Walliano, Meredith Campbell. Check us out every second Wednesday of the month at 10 a.m. on the live show. And again, enjoy the rest of your summer, and thank you for joining us today.
High five. Awesome. See you guys in September.